Right then, here we are outside the Classic Car Depot. Mr. Major, right,
So,
you promised me a couple of cars, mate. What you got?
So this week's What's in the Depot
Or outside?
Is outside of the depot. Is sponsored by Ford.
Ford, lovely.
Yeah, and we've got two extremely nice cars on the auction right now, just live. And what do you want to go? Do you want to go English or American?
Let's start with English, mate.
All right, and here we have it, Ford Taunus. It's a 1966, and we can only say is a survivor, a real survivor. This car was originally, they think the mileage is correct, around 120,000 kilometers, because it was in a barn for many, many years.
Okay.
And the guy that owns it is a super Ford nerd.
Right.
So he's rebuilt the whole engine. But what's under the bonnet is the thing that you've probably never seen.
All right then. Now, to me, this looks like a Ford Cortina, yeah?
Yep. And you're right.
But now we'll probably see what separates a Ford Cortina from a Taunus. There's a little clue right there in the centre of the bonnet. I don't know if it picks up.
And there we have it.
Oi.
It's a 2-litre V6.
Wow, 2-litre V6.
2-litre V6.
Oh, did they have these in Caprice?
Maybe. I don't know if they had the same engine block.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Let's get it that side. God, it's an unusual looking thing, isn't it?
But the thing with this one is it's 90 horsepower in 1966.
Right.
1966, if you think back then, you were like Porsche was like, you know.
Is that right? Same kind of power?
Yeah, a 356 was around 100 horsepower.
Wow.
And it's the other thing with this is it's the 2-litre MTS.
Right.
Top of the line.
Right.
220M. That's the model type.
Oh, okay. All right.
And the TS is for touring sport.
Touring sport. Okay, lovely.
And the thing is, which is like interesting with this car, is if you look at the design ideas, there was very much inspiration from America.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because if you're thinking like in the late 50s, 60s, American had this like shiny,
yeah, that's right.
glittery,
plastic leather type thing.
And I mean, look at the steering wheel and
That's
the
right,
horn.
yeah, that thin steering wheel.
So everything
Even the colours, yeah, the red and the white there, yeah, that's very American.
So everything is really American inspired there.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could say it's like a baby American car.
Yeah. The only thing is, this one's only got 2 doors, mate. And that reminds me of total England.
Yeah. But the interior on this car is original. So.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think the carpets have been changed, but I mean, look at the seats. I mean, undamaged.
Yeah, nice looking thing. Wow. And this was found in a barn, yeah?
Yeah, it was found in the barn, and the guys basically totally rebuilt the car, engine, gearbox, all the front suspension. It drives really, really well. When we go for a drive in it, you're going to be amazed.
All right, we'll do that a bit later, yeah?
Gearbox is so precise.
Okay then, matey, so now we've seen England with a bit of V6 magic.
That was the powerhouse, 66. And then we hop over
to the States.
To the pond, where things should just get bigger.
Let's see what the Yanks are up to then, huh?
This is a Galaxie.
Right.
2-door coupe.
Right, I'm not familiar with this car at whatsoever, mate, seriously.
Okay, so basically, there was 2 years in difference.
Yeah.
So, 2 years in difference and twice the size.
Yeah. The American way.
And we have the V8 engine in this, of course.
Standard American business. Oh wow, look at that.
302, pushing out about 250 horsepower.
Wow, back in the day as well.
So it's like, you know, a little bit more than the poor Brits.
Well, they're going to need more to put this big lump around as well, aren't they, really?
So this car came from Pennsylvania. It was renovated in Pennsylvania.
Okay. So, so this, everything done now, everything it looks pretty immaculate under there.
Everything in the body work and the roof and interior was done renovated.
In America?
In America. But the guy that owns the car is also a super Ford enthusiast.
Right.
So when he bought the car, he said, the engine wasn't nice.
Okay.
So he detailed the whole engine, so painted all the block and everything, and put, you know, the cables in the right place.
Right.
So it looks like it was probably new.
Yeah.
So this is a fantastic car if you're thinking of like cruising in the summer with your mates or your kids or your family. You got
wow.
you got bench seats.
Of course.
And it's super easy access.
Yeah.
You just.
Oh, they split as well, yeah. Oh god, yeah, I like that way it kind of moves to the side there.
Look how easy it is to get in and out of this car.
Yeah, wow. But I mean, this looks like everything's been renovated as well. There's inside as well, yeah.
You can't find anything. You can't find any rust on this car. It's so well kept.
I mean, even if looking at the roof as well. I mean, that's
the vinyl
renovated.
roof is perfect. There's no bubbles, no blisters under that.
Yeah, that's professionally done.
There's only one thing he did, and that something fell on his boot lid, which you can't really see. Just
Right,
a
it's a
small.
little indentation.
That's
there.
it. But
Wow.
look at it. So, and it dries so nicely.
This is my dilemma here, yeah. I'm going to guess this thing here is more comfortable, yeah. More powerful, but I'm going to guess that is probably more fun because it's got a good size engine and it's a bit more nimble. It looks a bit more nimble.
Thing is basically built upon what kind of car you're after.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great car to go a long distance, haul the kids, the family, your mates.
Yeah.
Very comfortable, smooth, everything, and it's American.
Yeah.
That one on the other side is a little bit more smaller, but a little bit more precise.
Built for British roads, maybe.
And also, it's got a manual gearbox.
It has, yeah.
On the floor.
Oh,
all those Taunuses had them on the, we call 3 on the tree.
That's right, yeah.
Column shifts.
Yeah, yeah.
So that one is more my cup of tea.
Right.
If I was going to be having it as a daily.
Yeah.
And this one is more like a cruiser.
Right. Let's get them both down the road then, yeah? Right, so let's take the yank out first then, yeah? All right. That's what the V8 sounds like when it's starting up. Now I'm going to wait for Sean to spin it around.
Welcome to Comfort City.
Oh my god, yeah.
Look at this.
Guys,
You can drive this with more than one finger.
it is smooth, isn't it?
It's so comfortable.
Let's try and get some very, very smooth. No seatbelts in there, so I guess we're legal, aren't we?
Lap belts.
Yeah. Let's see how people were rolling back in the 60s then, shall we? I mean, if you were, this car must have cost a bit of money back in the day.
It was a family car, so it wasn't perhaps, I would guess in the 60s, perhaps it goes like $4,000 or $5,000, something like that.
All right.
But, I mean, you sit so nicely with the space. And
Yeah.
it's kind of basic inside. I mean, you don't have any power windows, power steering. I think you've got power brakes.
But that was all new technology back then as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And at the back, I mean, you've got loads of space at the back.
It's a good car, man.
The only thing that needs fixing on this car is this quarter panel. You can hear it's wind blowing.
All right.
That's because it's sealed.
Yeah. And you would expect that, wouldn't you?
I mean, look how comfortable you sit.
It's great. It's beautiful, actually.
It's cruising along.
I mean, it's a cruiser, though, isn't it?
It's a hauler. You can haul anyone in this. You can just imagine going here like, let's go from LA to New York.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the Galaxie.
Yeah.
We sit in there, and it's a coupe, so you can fold all the windows down.
Oh wow. Oh right, yeah, it's got no beeper there, has it? Wow.
And also these little ones here. These are for the
Oh right.
quarter lights.
Very nice. That I've never seen before. I've never ever seen that before.
You got those little ones.
I guess back in the day, Ford was like, you know, benchmarking a lot of stuff, though, weren't they?
Exactly. So this was more like I guess it's the second step up from when you had a Mustang.
Right.
Mustang was more for the sort of kids.
Yeah. More sporty.
Family, sporty.
Yeah.
And then this came for the family to
Right.
all the kids and the friends.
It's a nice motor, man. Yeah, I had no
smooth,
idea. Yeah, you don't hear the engine, do you? Unless, well, I'm sure if you put your foot down, you would. But
you can hear a rumble, but I mean,
it's so smooth.
I mean, these later 60s American cars, they're kind of like more drivable in a way because they're more precise, they're more balanced.
Yeah. Oh, this is really, really impressive. This is. I didn't expect this. I'll be honest with you. Right, we've seen what Americans have to offer, mate. Now,
I'll have to be a little bit impartial. That's beautiful.
that was great. Listen, even I've got to admit, that was good. Right, so once again, no seatbelts, mate. There were no seatbelts going on back then.
We don't need those.
We don't need them now.
No, we're not going to go through this today. But this one is, all the other ones were column shift.
Yeah.
So
They were, yeah.
So this one being a TS.
So was this made for the American market though? Yeah, because
no, European market.
it was, huh?
Yeah, only European market. But I mean, it's got a lot of influence, design, especially with these chrome ring for the horn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And obviously it's got a radio. I think this even works. I can see what we got.
Spela ansvarsfullt. Stödlinjen.se.
All right, we do have radio.
So, and it's
Okay, wow.
It's got some beams.
That's a nice sound, man.
But look at the gearbox, it's so precise. It's not like, wobbly.
Yeah.
It's straight into
Oh, nice.
some lights on the case.
I mean, what were the Lotus Cortinas pushing back then? I mean, could this challenge one of them?
A Lotus Cortina.
Yeah, what kind of brake horsepower were we talking about with them?
I think Lotus Cortina we were up on.
Was it over 2?
No. First Lotus Cortina was on perhaps 120, 150.
Yeah, so it wasn't far away, was it? Yeah, definitely feel more at home in this.
I mean, it's got a little bit more feeling.
Yeah.
So we're not like weaving around.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. It's really planted. How does it handle?
I mean, compared to a new car,
Yeah.
it's not comparable.
Yeah.
But for a car from like back in the day,
Yeah.
it's good. Brakes are good, no pulling on the brakes.
Yeah.
Steering is good for 60s. So the big question is, Gary, if you have to put your hard cash down and do some bidding,
Yeah.
which one would you go bid? Which one would you buy?
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd take both of them, wouldn't you?
Ideally, yeah, of course. That's perfect for you moving the kids around.
Yeah. But practicality and everything else, yeah, and fun factor, I'm going to go with this one.
Me too.
The Taunus, yeah.
Me too.
Just the fact that it's small enough, it's enough fun, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's got a really good rumble in the engine,
Yeah.
and it's really nice to drive.
Yeah. But like, if you're cruising,
If you're going long journeys and like cruising,
yeah.
that's a really, really
without a
great
shadow
car.
of a doubt.
I mean, it's so comfortable, no noises and bangs and clunks, everything. It's a great one.
And even in 2024, you wouldn't feel out of place in that, and you wouldn't feel like you're missing out on anything, yeah?
There's nothing you need.
Yeah.
Nothing you need.
It's smooth as days, mate, that car.
This one is the one you need to drive. It feels tight.
Definitely.
The brakes.
The gearbox is amazing on this.
Look at this. I mean, it's just like in direct. No,
play.
it's just straight in.
It's just, and it drives that way. So, you know, it's an amazing little thing, mate. Yeah, and like you said, back in the day, 90 would have put you up in the Playboy leagues, wouldn't it?
Oh, without a shadow of doubt. They'd be running down the street after me in this.
But look, don't take our word for it. Comments, you know, which one do you prefer?
Not going to these cars aren't going to break your bank account.
Exactly. You could pick this up for a snip, couldn't you?
Yeah, and that one, and have a really fun time this summer.
And you know, these cars are not going to be around forever, are they? So
this one, I've never seen a V6.
Me neither. I've got to be honest with you. And it's brilliant.
It's great.
It really does work with this car. If only back in the day, all the Capris and you know, I know some of the Capris were V6s, weren't they? But like, you know, some of the Cortinas and that, you know, I don't remember seeing too many Cortinas that had 6s. No. But anyway, you've seen something like a Cortina today that does. Listen, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for Sean for showing us the cars as usual. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. More cars coming up for you next week or the week after, whenever we get round to it and whenever the cars turn up. So thanks for watching the show. See you all again soon.